Hey value traders, did you see the results of the U.S. non-farm payrolls?
Value trades.
I'm Brad Alexander, and in today's Market Blast, let's take a look at WTI, Pound Aussie, the NASDAQ, gold, and Pound Dollar. For the second time in 1 week, the US dollar took a hit as the US non-farm payrolls came out quite a bit worse than expected. The employment change was 28,000 jobs less than expected, and the employment rate was slightly higher than expected, both telling the US Federal Reserve that the labor market is cooling. Also, the average hourly earnings were lower than expected, which indicates that inflation might be falling as well. All these combined means that the interest rate changes might be pausing and perhaps falling into next year, making the US dollar weaker. As we can see, every US dollar pair reacted dramatically. Gold was affected as well, falling below the $2,000 area, but into this lower trend line. Keep an eye on the news and monitor your indicators like the stochastic oscillator for signs of rising price action. If we look at the daily chart, we can see that the stochastic oscillator has stalled and crossed over midway, and the dots on the parabolic SAR are actually closer together in this consolidation, so we might see the bull run continuing. Also on MACD, we are still very bullish, and if we do see some temporary support, it may be at the 61.8% Fibonacci level. The equity markets like all the data last week as well, with indices like the NASDAQ rising from the 200-day moving average. But keep an eye on this upper trend line and the stochastic oscillator, which is quite overbought and ready to cross over. Data from the Bank of England last week, combined with hold on interest rates, had price action on the pound rising as well against everything except the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. Therefore, we might have a technical opportunity with Pound Aussie, so let's monitor our indicators, levels of support and resistance, and trend lines. Speaking of the pound and the Aussie, watch out for tomorrow's interest rate decision, a speech by Andrew Bailey, and other speeches this week by major central banks. Price action on crude oil seems to have stalled at the 50% Fibonacci level, and the stochastic oscillator seems to be very indecisive at the moment. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Value Trade Signals, and the link will be in this video's description below. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and register on the Value Trades website to get notifications on new content as it happens. That's all for now. Happy trading with Value Trades, and we will see you next time. CFDs and FX are leveraged products, and your capital